Second Peter's. Second Peter's, chapter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, unto the day dawn, and the day star arise in your heart. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, the Wadi Abashim El Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Hey, shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and in truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Hey, Albaratazar, the Lord, to the cause of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that have taken upon. Right now, the time is 7:26, Friday, August 29th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment on our Shashua. All these things that I said in my intro, it's a sure word of prophecy. We have sure confidence in these things that's going to happen. Sure word of prophecy. And all we gotta do is patiently wait for it. And how do we do that? By standing on our watch. Alright, by standing on our watch. Alright, standing on our watch. And that's what we're doing. We out on the highways and hedges, make a do of our calling. So I started with this verse because I was in the house, you know, meditating and contemplating on what I'm gonna do for the next few hours before I get on the road. Got a few things I gotta handle, a few errands I gotta handle. So, and I'm sitting there contemplating, right? Can I use that word? Let me see. Contemplating mean. Let's see what that means.
Constipated.
No, contemplating. No, contemplating. Contemplating. Not constipating, slacking. Contemplating. I think this is it.
Contemplate.
Contemplate. I was saying it wrong. So lock it. Look thoughtfully for a long time at. That's what was happening earlier. I was sitting there. It wasn't that long of a thought, but it was just like I'm like, man, I'm fighting the urges of wanting to, have some downtime. I'm fighting that urge. I know the Sabbath is coming in, like a half hour when the sun set, and I'm constantly, do I want to have a nip or something? That's like, fuck it. And then the song came to my mind, a sure thing. This thing is we have a sure thing of prophecy. I put it all together, and the word in the song it got faith in it. I never did it before. I'm trying to get my vocabulary on, and how I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get a little reading on. All right, so I'm gonna go into this song. I think it was the guy name was Michael, R&B singer. The song, I listened to the song when I was driving down here, so I wanted to hear the words. I wanted to read the words a little bit, just to get into a couple of precepts. All right, the lyrics to the song Sure Thing, Michael. Yeah, so I'm just going, you know, I just came to mind. So I said, I'm a writer, so, you know, I put words together. I didn't never write songs. I always said it, then I wrote it later. So, but this is very down. I heard something when I was coming down, so I want to see if I can get to it. So he said, before I do that, let's do this. Let's go back. Let's go back to this verse real fast. So we won't lose focus on this, what it's truly about. And what it's truly about, these prophecies that's occurring. Okay? That's what we focus on, these prophecies. Regardless of individuals that you came up with in the world, and then you don't see them no more, you to them you was always different. There was a reason why they hung around you. It was a reason why you I could say that some of your peers you came up with in the world, they was envying you. They want what you had, or you end up breaking out. You end up breaking apart from each other. There's a reason. A lot of things happen because Yahweh Shem Yahushua preparing you for what you're doing now. If you are a man of the Lord, if you are one of Yahweh Shem Yahushua soldiers. So, based on I wanted to go to the top of this chapter, but I wouldn't know how long it took to get to the point. So it was it's actually 21 verses, but I wanted to stick to what I just read and see where this go. All right, so it says 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have a more sure word of prophecy. And when that song came to mind, a sure thing, right? A more sure word of prophecy. It jumped at me, boom, and the song just came to my mind. So I was like, I heard it before. In this thing of ours, in the song, he spoke about having faith. He had faith in you and I, and we had faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So he's a Jake, you know. He probably was I don't know. I never looked up his background with it. You know, if a song is catchy, it's going to stick around for a while. It's going to always be one of those songs you can always go back to and listen to. So that's what it was, one of those songs. My demon used to play the song, and I know she was singing that shit towards me, but for the most part, you know what I mean? We here, you know. You know, through the spirit, you know, out of all my demons, she'd probably be the best demon. Let me say that right. Let me say that correctly. Out of all my demons, she's probably been the best demon that stuck around, you know. I can tell, you know, she's still clingy onto me, for the most part, you know, despite the world, the city, you know what's going. Oh, I've been wanting to bring this verse out. I don't know where it's at. All right. I've been wanting to bring this verse out. I know once I see, I know it's that. Where you at, man? Come on, man. We want to bring you out, man. Bring it out, bring it out. I know this is it. Let me see if I can recite it again. Oh, I think I can get to the trap. Let me see if I can remember. So it's 110. Yeah. So it reads. It says Psalms chapter 110 verse 2. No, verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the day when these days all hells are breaking loose, and we are at that point where when the doubt is gone, they're gonna be willing. When Yahweh Shem Yahushua reveals himself through us, through Abraham, one of those men, they're gonna be willing in that day. They're gonna say, "Oh, we should have this. I I should have did everything you said. But in the meantime, in between time, they know they have confidence in the thing we do. Because they can see it. This is a sure thing. You know, if someone be around you, they can see the ambition of the thing that you driven by. They can see why you got ambition by the thing you're driven by. You know? And for, you know, a lot of other people that was in your life, they shunned you. They didn't want to hear the things you was talking about. You know, because they love this world. The scripture speaks about if they love if they, hold on. Let me finish reading this real fast. It says, Psalms 110 verse 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauty of the holiness, from the womb of the morning thou hast drawn thy youth. We're gonna be beyond what they imagine. Cause they didn't you know, you got those individuals that had faith in you, or they saw that you was about something. But in this day, they're gonna shut up. They're gonna be willing in the day of that power. Sorry, I lost it, but I have my thought. Hold on, let's go back. So like I lost my thought, lost my train of thought. Yeah. So in the day of that power, they're gonna be willing. So let's see what we can get here. It was another verse I wanted to get, but I can't remember where it was at. A few verses. I didn't line up any verses. I was just like, let's get out there. Okay, let's go back to the song. I want to read something in this song. So it says, sure thing. These prophecies are a sure thing. That's the name of this video. These prophecies are a sure thing. So in his song, I'm just gonna read the lyrics. I ain't got really, you know. I want to try to find a point. If I can find it, it was a couple of points in the song that he said. Oh, I got a couple of parts. All right, so I'm just gonna read the first. I'm just gonna read. Damn, where did I see the verb? I was looking for that one word. You know, it's in here. I know I heard it. I don't want to play the song because they're gonna, oh, you're playing somebody else's stuff. But you can read it off. I can't find it. No, I'm looking. I know it's just, well, it's right looking at me probably. Oh, here you go. So just a fucking point. It says, he said, just to me, the song just means is more, you know, when you hear somebody's song, or, you know, it becomes more to you. Like, so this is more significant according to the faith. You know, it's not, I'm in love with some woman. I'm in love with this wisdom. And that keeps me cling to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, and he was singing to a woman, right? He said, I love you like a brother. Treat you like a friend. Respect you like a lover. Right? And then you got the little, so he said that. So that's how we feel about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We love him like a brother. It's love, man. This is love. This is true love, bro. This is why this prophecy is a sure thing, because he has given us something. Oh, what he said? All right, let's get a verse real fast. I have not called you friend, but brothers. Bible verse, King James Version. And this is what Yahweh Shah said to us. All right. John chapter 15, verse 15. Henceforth I called you not servants, for a servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I called you friends, which if you do put the word there is really brothers. So he considered you a brother, not a servant. And what clarifies that, he says that of many brethren, of many brothers, Bible verse, King James Version. He said, Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. So if you are one of his sons, if you are the image of his son, that means you're his son's brother. Okay? That's why we call him our big brother. All right? That he might be the firstborn of many brethren. See? So there's no doubt about it what this is truly about. It's about a brotherhood. And Yahweh Shah is the firstborn of the brotherhood. Read that again. Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate. That goes back to what it says. The scripture says that before the world began, he knew you. You know, he knew you. That was level up. To be conformed to the image of his son. So that's your only father, Abba Yahweh, and your brother the King Yahweh Shah, who's coming back to get us. He's coming back to get us, bro. We're up out of here, away from this mess. It's a mess. It's so many. These short words of prophecies. These prophecies are such a sure thing that it's popping out the pages. Things is happening like so much that it's overwhelming. It's going to be at a point where individuals going to be crying to hear this word. They're going to be lusting for it. They're going to kill to get to it, because they're going to want that power source, and it ain't going to be found because the wine is draining away. Right? The truth, this sure words of prophet, these prophecies are a sure thing. And when it was given to them, they didn't want it. What they wanted to do? They wanted to shun it. They wanted to fan their hands. They didn't think that the Lord was coming back.